You're now tuned into the one and only Damian Sanders on OneWestRadio.com.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
If nobody told you, I'ma show you.
It's one of the best yet.
OneWest Magazine, OneWest Radio. It's your boy P Flicks, Damian Sanders, holding it down for the West Coast from the tip to the top. From Seattle to San Diego, man, y'all already know what time it is. Shouts out to the big homie OG Suicide for laying down that OneWest Magazine and Radio Foundation, and you do know that. Now tonight, I got a very, very special guest in the house, man. This young man has been doing his thing. He's been making a lot of noise for a long time. I got my man Lil Niqo in the house, man. What's up, nephew?
Yo, what's happening? What's up with it?
Man, ain't nothing much, man. Thanks for taking the time to holler at OneWest Radio.
Man, thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it.
Now, Lil Niqo, man, like you started in the rap game, man, real young, man. Now tell us, how did you get introduced to rap music?
Oh, man, you know, I've been around this genre of hip-hop for quite some time, since I was, before I was really, like, talking. So, it's always been something about it that really stuck out to me, you know, about the poetic side of it, how people tell stories, you know what I'm saying, what they're going through. And so, that's what I was able to really relate to, growing up. So, my first performance was at a second grade talent show. I think I was like 7, 8 years old.
Yeah.
I did a song by Bow Wow and Chris Brown called Shorty Like Mine. And after that show, man, it was just the vibe I was getting from the crowd, the energy. I really had fun out there, and that's when I was like, yeah, this is something I really want to do. I want to take it further than it just being a hobby and really pursue this as a career.
It felt like something that was natural to you.
Yeah, of course.
Now, all day long. Now, also, tell us about your first experience in the booth laying the verse.
Oh, man, my first experience... I was kind of nervous, but then I was like, man, I've been waiting for this my whole life. This is my time to shine. I'm finna kill it. And this is just, you know, first of many sessions to come.
And now you done got a chance to bump elbows with some heavyweights out there, man. DJ Khaled, man, I done seen you perform all over the place. Now tell us about some of your influences that made you want to get started in this game.
Oh, man, it's a lot, you know, old school and new school. Old school, I probably have to go with Tribe Called Quest, Nas, KRS-One, new school, J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick. It's a whole bunch, man. It's crazy. The list goes on.
Now, all day long. Now tell us how that relationship with DJ Khaled came about.
Oh, man, it's crazy because when I went to the Def Jam office to showcase for L.A. Reid, he was actually in his office having a meeting. And so I just kind of like crashed the meeting. I was like, yo, I'm Niqo. I'm saying I'm a fan of your work. And, you know, I was kind of younger back then, so I was a little more, I don't want to say ruthless, but I was a little bit younger. Like, the stuff I did then, I probably wouldn't do now, but had I not learned, you know, I wouldn't really know. So, you know, I just kind of crashed the meeting, chopped it up with him for a little bit. Like, yo, I'm about to showcase for LA. You need to come check me out. And so he was like, kind of like, yo, who is this kid that just came in my office talking about some? So eventually, you know, it kind of worked. He came, checked me out. Right after our showcase, he was like, yo, how fast can y'all get to Miami?
Yeah.
So, you know, we went down to Miami, like, within a week. We worked with him, the runners, Monarch family, and history was made.
I can dig that. Now, you from San Diego, man, the 619. Shouts out to all my loved ones in Dago, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Now, you know, there's a lot of history out there, man. Shouts out to my bros, man. J.O. Felony, man. Mitchie Slick, all of the cats that put it down out there for the 619. What does Lil Niqo bring unique to the table for San Diego?
Luxury sound like?
I think, you know, I'm just really helping continue to put San Diego on, just like Mitch and J.O. Felony have, and continue to do today. So, you know, I'm just really trying to put on for the city, for San Diego, because I feel like we definitely fall second hand to bigger cities like, you know, even in the Bay, like San Francisco or even in LA. So I'm just really trying to help put Dago on and really get it popping.
Now, dig that. Now, big ups to my man.
I just did a song with Mitchie, too.
That's what I was just about to say. Then I just heard you did a song with Mitchie Slick. Now, tell us about that experience right there.
Oh, man, it was real dope. You know what I mean? Mitch is somebody that's really there for me music related or not. You know, he's really there to kick some knowledge to me and just, you know, show me or tell me how to move, what not to do, and just based off his experience, you know what I mean? So he's really been there to drop some knowledge on the kid, and we got some more songs on the way pretty soon.
Now, you know when that joint come out with Mitch and Slick, man, OneWest Radio got to get that exclusive all day long.
Oh, you already know.
Okay, now, the show that's out there right now, man, the rap game, and that everybody's checking out, man, with Jermaine Dupri. Now, tell us how that opportunity came about for you.
Oh, man, you know, the runners of the show contacted my management via email. We set up some interviews, and it was just it was kind of shocking. It was dope for them to, you know, reach out to me as an artist, and that made me feel pretty good. Like, yo, you know what I mean? The network of this magnitude reaching out to little old me try to do a show. So, you know, that definitely made me feel like we definitely doing something right. So, you know, we did some interviews. Of course, he was feeling the kid. I got the personality. I got the demeanor. You know, the bars, it's a given. And, you know, we worked it out. Went out to Atlanta for about 8 weeks. We shot the show, and we got one of the biggest shows on cable right now.
Now, you already know that the West Coast is riding for you all day long, man. You know, win, lose, or draw. But you know, whether you win the contest or not, what do you feel that you've taken most from that experience of being on that show?
The season finale was this past Friday. I didn't win, but I think the advice I really took from this whole situation was just, one, humility. You know what I mean? You can never let, you know, your ego get in the way. You still got to remember where you come from. And everybody start from the bottom and build it to, you know, build it from the ground up. So, humility, staying true to yourself, and just really, really grinding and listening and paying attention. You know what I mean? It's one thing to say that you're working. It's another thing to show somebody you're working. So really following directions and executing it, and exceeding those expectations, man, the sky's the limit.
Now, all day long, I got another question. Now, what motivates Lil Niqo, man, to do his thing every day?
Oh, man, just everything I've been through, and just the thirst for success. You know, I want to succeed. I feel like I want to succeed more than anybody else out there. So, continuously, I push myself every day, in schoolwork and in my craft, because I know how you know, what I'm capable of and how big I can be. And I also know that without education, it's really nothing. So, you know, everything I've been through as a kid, you know, everybody saying I couldn't do it. Niqo Nation, my fan base, you know, they continue to motivate me, and just want to be successful in every aspect, not just music, but being a businessman. And you know, me being a young man now and growing up, I just want to be successful.
Now, once again, this is OneWest Magazine, OneWest Radio, man. We live in full effect, man, doing it real big with my nephew, Lil Niqo, in the house, man, 619 San Diego represent. Now, talking about being a businessman, that brings me into my next question. Now, for the other kids out there watching you, man, that wants to be like Lil Niqo, man, like you got a lot of experience. Like, you started real young, man. You were a teenager now doing your thing. What would be your advice to them, you know what I'm saying, to get their start in this business?
Oh, man, you got to stay focused. Make sure this is definitely what you want to do. Because in order for you to get where you want to get, you can't put 80% of the effort towards something and 20% elsewhere. You know what I mean? You got to give it 110%, 150%. You got to give it your all. This is something you really want to do and you believe and have faith in what you do. You got to give it your all. Stay focused, stay hungry, stay grinding. Because when you working, so is the next person. So don't let nobody tell you can't do it. It's so many people that have exceeded expectations, and I always go to Stephen Curry and Cam Newton as examples, because nobody really thought that Stephen Curry would make it to the league, let alone be on the starting five, win a ring, be an MVP, be the best shooter in the game. You know what I mean? Cam Newton, when he was in college, backing up for Tim Tebow. I don't even think Tim Tebow in the league no more. He's going through his whole appearance and excelling in the sport that nobody thought they could. So just keep doing you, man.
Now, all day long, is there a project out there from Lil Niqo we can be checking for in the future?
I got my new single, I Know. It's out right now on iTunes. I got another song with Stephen Curry. It drops on Friday. So make sure y'all be out. Oh, and I also got an app on Friday dropping, my Lil Niqo app. So, we got some things in the works.
That's a video out there for I Know as well, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, who directed that video?
My boy Yellow Wind, you know what I'm saying? Yellow Wind Production. Shout out my boy. He repping They Go Hard as well.
All day long. Now, for the fans that want to find Lil Niqo online, man, how do they go about doing that?
Oh, man. My Snapchat, The Real Lil Niqo. Instagram, Lil Niqo. Twitter, everything LILNIQO. And make sure y'all stay tuned because we got the Rap Game Tour this summer. Make sure y'all stay, you know what I'm saying, keep your ears close to the streets and to the computers and the Instagrams and all of that. We're doing it real big this summer.
And you do know that all day long. Now, even though you didn't get a chance to win the contest, man, stay focused, keep doing your thing. I see big things happening from you, man. And we support you over here at OneWest 10,000%.
Thank you. I might have lost the battle, but I definitely didn't lose the war.
And you do know that, man. That's my nephew, Lil Niqo, right there, man. OneWest Magazine, One.